Hi everyone. Gosh, yeah, what a nice relaxing day on the boat. Love it. Yesterday I went fishing, caught a lot of fish. That was great. A few days before that, family was over for about 3 days and spent a lot of good time. They had to go back to work and school, so I decided to stay behind for about a week. My son is coming to join me in a few days for a 2-day weekend. I'm gonna go probably fishing, watch some movies together, and eat some really nice meat on the barbecue here that I repaired. Thank you very much, for free. And so yeah, other than relaxing today after a few hours of that, I thought, what can I do right now? And then it just dawned on me. I think I'm gonna do some videos for the winter, and I've done about 4 or 5 right now. And so that I'm gonna have some videos to post during the winter for maybe once a week. That's what I'm aiming for. Why not, right? I'm gonna be really happy to have those. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Just finding stuff. I want to talk about them, but I shouldn't. Turning a winter negative into a positive, I guess. So yeah. As the snow finally but progressively melts here in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, with only 6 weeks to go before I'm putting the boat in the water, let's talk about things that are part of boating. The first negative, if you want to call it that, is that 12 people wanted to buy this boat, so I had to buy it sight unseen in order to bypass them all. So let's talk about the geese. They're everywhere, even at sunset, really early in the morning. But look at this, it's beautiful and you'll never hear me complain about it. Then you're having breakfast, you look on the port side, and what do you see? More geese. And whether we're napping, chilling, or having a great conversation, yeah, but Luch, geese everywhere. Beautiful. Quietly fishing, minding our own business in a very nice bay, and what do we see? Yeah. Boating on the Rideau Canal, incoming feathered friends, and lots of them. Docked at a lock and looking at the port side, and you guessed it. Nightfall, you hear the geese, but you know what? I welcome it. To me, having port lights in a V-berth is a must. I simply love looking outside, especially in the morning. Most people have no idea what to expect when I raise the engine hatch. The reaction is priceless. When I go on vacation and I use the boat, yes, it's very expensive to fill up the gas tanks, but you know what? That's offset by eating on the boat instead of going to a restaurant. And the other thing is that we're only steps away from a beautiful private bedroom that's reserved for us. Some people say you can't go fishing everywhere with a 34-foot boat. No. When I drive back, I love staying on the boat in nature. I don't go fishing often, but now and then it reminds me of my good old days with my grandfather. Ah, there we go. Right? That's a nice one. A bass. It's a largemouth bass. Really nice. Holy moly. Ça là, ça attrapé une belle achigan. Nice. À Westport, Canal Rideau. The dinghy also has the purpose to give sightseeing tours to my mother in her 80s. And I'm very pleasantly surprised that my mischievous son didn't give them the ride of their life. There's too much force on the dinghy's cleat, I find, to pull it at the back of the boat for too long. Personally, I love it when it rains on the boat. Ideally, not more than half a day, but that's not my call, and gives us a chance to catch up on the movie, on the book, conversations, and whatnot. And yeah, my friends, like most of you, bonus when it rains at night, right? And for those days where it rains and rains what seems forever, you just make the best of it aboard your beautiful Sea Ray Sun Dancer. Oh, for sure, one of my favorite things to do while boating is to find a restaurant with a dock and go ahead and enjoy a very nice meal. And following that meal, it's just to find a nice, quiet, peaceful bay somewhere. In this case, it's right beside two islands, and just anchor down and just enjoy the evening. I'm lucky that the kids are very good on board, and of course now and then they want to go explore, and as a dad I'm more than happy to provide that with the dinghy and the motor, and all under the watchful eye of Mother Goose. So now for a little while it's just us and the geese. Yeah, there's a lot of wind. When it comes to keeping a nice hairdo on boat, be forewarned. When the boat is first launched in the spring or it comes out in the fall, it's deprived of personal effect and it really looks barren in there. One thing I learned is that hauling out the boat without thrusters can be a challenge. Having a bow thruster was great, don't get me wrong, but after summer I took measurement to install a stern thruster. This is what I say every time I walk in the boat, even after 3 years. Nice Sea Ray, oh yes. Another pleasant moment on the boat is in the spring when everything comes together and I get some help from my son. Then you get confirmation that everything's running smoothly after the first spin. And before you know it, we're at lock 11. If there's one thing that I've learned quickly after owning the boat for a year, is to have my own water filtration system. So yeah, this way people who like to take long showers or take a lot of water to do the dishes can. At a glance, that's what the whole water purification system looks like. Oh yes, it's working. And it's not leaking anywhere. Oh yes. Something I find very useful in the boat is this little vacuum here. So it's battery operated. I can just take it anywhere. So it's very light as well. So a small battery is going to last maybe 2 times doing the whole boat. So it's pretty good. I use it maybe like a couple times a week. And I mean, look at all the dead bugs that accumulated. I mean, they just like get wedged between the window and the boat. So yeah, and then they just fly with the wind all over the carpet and such. So yeah, just use this little vacuum and it's pretty good. As simple as that. Well, I'm glad I have a sea rig. Wow. With all the waves, the plant gets tossed off the table. All cleaned up. Yeah, my friends, rain is part of boating, and what's not to like? Look at this. Do I need to say anything? Wow. What a way to start a day. Today is Wednesday, May 15th, launch day. And the boats ahead of mine are gone already. So, looks like I'm kind of next. I can't wait to see it float. Oh God, I'm smiling. Almost there. Look at that. Shining, waxed, bottom coat paint is on. Yeah. She's going in today. In April, scrubbing the carpet is part of the routine. Yeah, so I got everything I need here. I even have spare parts. Spare parts of spare parts. When I begin my drive up the Rideau Canal in mid-June towards the Georgian Bay, these will be written 2025. I'll be going through 180 locks this summer, partially with my wife, partially alone, and we're both really looking forward to it. My friends, and as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one and closer to launch day.